we discussed, right, different kinds of testings like load testing, stress testing, baseline testing, endurance testing, and spike testing. So, any test you are doing means maximum we can do for the soak test and baseline test and load test, spike test, all test we can do for the only 1 hour duration. Going to the soak test we can do for the 8 hours or 18 to 24 hours, depends on the company, depends on the application capability. We can run with the 8 hours or 18 to 24 hours also, some applications will run. So based on that we can design the scenario. Based on for that how many scenarios you are executing, each and every scenario what is the user load, and same to the load generators you need to add for the load generators, and each and every scenario you need to add for the like set for the runtime settings also important. So these three scripts I am executing, and first user load will be 30, 20, 50, and already I added already local host will be there. If you want to add means you can add for the load generators. So just I'm adding for the one load generator 0.1, and this is the Windows platform I added. So for this also if you want for add for this, okay, you can add for this. Okay, now I added for the load generators. So after that we can do for the like runtime settings. So this is the runtime settings, means each script also if you want to different also you can run like runtime settings. For example, run logic everywhere will be one only, and pacing. So it's important thing for the when you are executing for the test. So pacing is a very important, because so what is the pacing? Nothing but it's a delay between the iteration to iteration. Like iteration nothing but entire business flow we can call it as a one iteration. So one iteration to next iteration we need to give for the some delay, like it is we can give for the 10 seconds or 60 seconds, or that is a depends on the so script we need to give for the pacing. So for example we have the pacing, we have three types will be there. Start new iteration as soon as previous iteration ends, nothing but it's a no pacing, means like iteration to iteration you are not giving any pacing, then you can give for the first one. Maybe you are giving for the start new iteration, and after the previous iteration end with the fixed 60 seconds, then what will happen, it will wait for the 60 seconds and it will execute for the your test with the one, like each iteration will execute for the 60 seconds. 60 seconds means 1 minute. So that is a very used, right? We can give it as a 10 seconds I given, and you can observe we have one more option, start iteration with the you have the random will be there. If you select a random, then you are given for example 60 to 90, then what will happen means, so the iteration it will pick for the randomly 60 to 90, means in between 61 it will pick maybe 89, 88, 89, 90. Up to that it will pick for the randomly it will pick. That is the random iteration. So we have the pacings to three types: no pacing, and fixed pacing, and random pacing. So you can give for the base number, we can give for the fixed pacing 10 seconds for this, and logs. So when you are executing, right, logs also very important for us. So you need to enable the logs, and you need to enable for the data written by server. And if you want for the include environment information and print, if you want for the any message print means you can give for the print also. And here also important, send message always. Then what will happen means, if you are what are the like request response you are getting, everything is it will generate as a log file. So you can give for the always means all it will record. So if you select this log when error occur means, if it is the error only it is captured for the that log file, then you can go to that log file, you can observe that what is that error also you can identify. So that will be depends on the your situation, you can select always also, no problem. Okay, then after that think time. So think time nothing but it's a delay between the transaction to transaction or action to action. So think time also we have the ignore think time means no think time, reply as a think time. So reply as the think time means when you are record the script, right, automatically think time it is generated. You can go to the views and So we can observe, I think, okay, each and every action automatically is recorded, right? So that will be actually is a recorded think time. If you want keep that one means you can give it as a replace think time as recorded only. If you want to multiply recorded think time into 1 means what is the think time it is there recorded that will. If you want for that divide by 2 means for example 10 is there. One transaction in between 10 is there. Then 10 into 2 20 seconds it is picked for the your think time. Maybe if you use for the random then it is going to the percentage mode 50 to 150 percentage. So it will be what is the recorded time will be there that will be depends on the you are given for this property it will pick for the otherwise if you are giving limit think time like you are giving for the 1 second 2 second you can directly also you can give for the here. So these are the think time options. So if you select anything is fine. I am given right now is a replay as a think time. And after that we have important thing will be so preferences we don't have anything. You can enable for this image and checkpoint and in the advanced and you can come here. Okay, we have nothing. Go to the advanced and advanced also we have. So this will be prerequisites. So you need to do for the each and every script you need to design the runtime settings like this. So sometimes what will happen is each script wise also already some they document they written like runtime settings for this page store we need to give for the this runtime settings and web tour some this we need to give and this is the think time this is the pacing there everything is ready then based on that you can prepare for the runtime settings here. So once you can done this right. So now we need to connect for the before executing we need to connect for the load generators also. So for here this is the start scenario nothing but it is execution it will start and this is for the virtual users. If you click on virtual users, so right now how many users we are added all users it is displayed here. So now if you want add any users means you can add users and you can run also we can start means you can click on run also. So during the test also you can add the users you can kill the users also we can do it. This is the virtual users. So next this is the add group nothing but you are adding for the some missed any one of the right you can go to the this script you can add for this one more script it will be added for this and you can give for the number of users also for the particular script. That is the add group and next this is the remove group already you are added here. So if you want to remove means you can click on remove it will remove for that scenario. Okay, then next will be okay. So next will be runtime settings. So based on for the your scenario schedule by scenario nothing but what will happen all the scripts behave like a one scenario and having for the ramp up ramp down duration and number of everything will be equally sharing. So at that time what will happen if you design for the runtime setting once means it is applicable for the every script but when you are selecting for the schedule by group what will happen means so it will be each script will be individually we can design for the ramp up ramp down duration all things we can design for the independently. Okay, so that is the runtime settings and this is for the parameter list. So how many what are the things you did you are want means you can check this for your understanding point of view. Okay, what are I did that is the parameterization list. So this is for the details and this is for the view script. So you can select this if you want view script means you can click on that then what will happen means views and it will open for that particular script. Okay, these are the scenario groups these are options and going to here also create new scenario. So if you want create new scenario you can click on create new scenario open existing already you are created that is already there. If you want means you can go and you can open it and save the current scenario. What is the scenario you are created if you want save means you can click on that it will save and this is the so it is asking for the scenario where you want to save. Actually, usually it is sharing from the controller scenario it is saving. So for example, you are doing for the load test scenario, you can give for the load test scenario. We can save this. So it is say that load runner load test scenario, and after that you can observe save is completed. Next, load generator. So click on load generator. Now you can observe we are added two load generator. So when you are running the test means we need to connect this load generator. If you not connected, now it is a down. You can observe if you click on that load generator, connect. See, it's ready. Now you can connect this also. So when you are ready to start the test, you can connect this load generator. If you want for disconnect means you can disconnect also, you can do it. So you can select a particular load generator, you can disconnect. So now we are doing for the execution, right? You can connect for this load generators also. So I added for the two load generators and I connected. Okay, and after this we have the Vusion. If you want to open Vusion script, you can open, and this is the load runner analysis. If you open, and same way what are we observe, right? This option same, it will be there here also. New, open, existing, save as will be there. So and we want to for the scenario start means you can click on start, and you want reset means you can reset, and results. So current results, if you want to open, click on analyze. If you want to export, you can export. So and the diagnostics also we have there. So these all will be options for the controller. So now we have the one more thing will be the service level agreement. Service level agreement means it is a SLA, like each and every transaction. So what is the our SLA? You need to define. So how to we can define means you can click on new, and it will window will open, and next will be click on next, and here you can select for the percentile. Okay, okay, whatever may be percentile means you can select for the percentile. If you want for the average you are considering, you can give for the average, and transaction response time we are considering. So that is why I selected for the transaction response time, because we need to see for the transaction response time only we are meeting SLA or not. So that is why I selected as a transaction response time, and I'm comparing with the whom average. So click on next, and here, so these are available transaction. So what are the transactions you want to apply for this SLA? You need to select that and you can click on that. So I want for this all, and click on this. So add to cart also in this one, right? Okay, now find flight. So I added for this all. So now click on next, and so load criteria. Like if you want for the transaction response time, the load value must be covered continuous with the complete range. So if you click for the none, okay, that's fine, and click on next. So here we need to give for the range, like each and every what is the transaction name, and you need to give for the, for example, 5 second, 2 seconds will give for the each and every. So okay, we'll give for here like transactions 2 seconds. I give it apply to all transactions means you can observe all transactions it is applicable for the 2 seconds for the our SLA. Then click on next and finish. Now you are defined as a transaction response time. So means what will happen once it is the results will be generated, it will show for the you are meet for the SLA or not. It will show like it is a green color, it will indicate that so you are meet for the SLA. It is a red color, nothing but you are not meet for the SLA. So SLA also we can design for the here. So now everything is the design is completed, then we can go with the execution. Before going to the execution, so we need to monitor for the CPU memory, also very important thing. So how to we can monitor means using for the monitoring tools. We have the different type of monitoring tools will be there, like performance, side scope, and app dynamics, dynatrace. So these all will be monitoring tools. APM tools means nothing but this performance and side scope. This will be server side monitor, nothing but CPU, memory, disk and network. This point of only we can check. So APM tools, nothing but we can monitor for the server side along with the application side, and the DB side also you can monitor. So that is why that app dynamics and Dynatrace are, we can call it as a APM tools. So now I will show for the performance center where performance will be there. So we need to confirm for the performance also before going to the test, right? CPU memory also, how it is we are getting, you want to know means we need to open for the performance. So we will search here, right? Performance monitor, it will get. My system some issue with the search box. We'll see. We can enter here, it will come or not. This is the performance monitor. If you search in the search window, you will get for the performance monitor. Anyone connected through laptop? I think we can. I think
Yeah, I'm connected.
your scenario is anything is ready.
Yeah.
Execution also.
That sign up scenario is ready. I mean, creating the users. That one is completely ready.
Okay, okay, no worry. You can share that one. You can share your screen and show me from my side. Stop.
Okay.
I'm stopping sharing. You can share yours.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I will check. You can share your screen and show me.
Yeah. Shall I show you in VU or shall I add it in that controller also? That one.
Okay.
That's great. Okay. Yes, this is the one. Yeah, maybe today again I added this one, but the last week I executed maybe this one only, practice test data only.
Okay.
So shall I create this, design the scenario?
Yeah. 1 minute, I got it. I will share my screen.
Okay, shall I stop sharing?
Yeah, you can stop. So everyone able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone able to see, right?
Yes.
So once you can open for the performance monitor, it will be look like this. Okay. Now means mainly this performance monitor, maybe side scope or app dynamics or app dynatis, any application we can monitor for the server side and application side and DB side. So mainly performance and side scope we can monitor for the server side only, but that APM tools we can monitor for the application side only. Like server side means we can configure, application side nothing but it will configure for the our configuration team will be there, our EMS team. They will configure for the all things like application side, DB side they will configure. Just we can use that. But server side we can configure means if it any application, so you how to we can configure means, so we can create for the click on right button and click on new data collector set, and you need to give for the this data collector set name, nothing but just we are doing for the what is the test you are doing, you are writing load test, and you can give for the your, and for today we did or not, someone will ask also, your show you want show means, right, you can give for the date of the today 01/03/2023, just I give it test name, I give it assume. Okay, underscore it will not okay, we'll do one thing. It is not taking for that special characters. We'll
It is
give
free version only, right? Can we download this performance?
this one. Everyone will be who have the right Windows, right? Automatically it will be there. Performance monitor. Okay. So if you give for the test name and after that click on next, and this is the root repository. Nothing but it is saving for the your file from this location. Like everyone will be some C folder in the perf in the admin you are creating for the, this is the test. So click on next, and after that save and close means it will save and it will close for this. Otherwise you want to start, you can close this. So now we are created for the data collector set. If you go here, and what is our data set name? User defined, because we are only created. So this is the load test, right? You can click on that and click on here performance monitor, click on properties, and now we need to add for the performance counters. So performance counters nothing but CPU, memory, network. So this all we need to add here. So here you can observe performance counters, click on add. So now we'll get for the different type of counters, like CPU counters means you can check with the processor. You are able to see the processor. So alphabet is less. You can check with the processor. Come down. See processor information. You can expand this. In this processor nothing but CPU. CPU, what things you want to observe, like some used, right, how much CPU utilization happen you want to analyze. So that things which one we can select means processor time you can select. So processor time nothing but it will like what how much utilization happen for that particular users when you are doing for the test. So you can add this. And user time, as a user how much utilization is going you can add. So you need to add for the CPU point of view, these two is fine, processor time and user time. Then next we need to add for the memory. So you need to add for the memory also. So you can search with the memory. See here I have the GPU processor memory will be there, but everyone have the memory only will be there. So here you need to select for the memory total committed, nothing but how many it is committed, nothing but committed, nothing but how much memory is consumed. So you need to add for that. And if you want any other total and we have the available also will be there. Right now I don't have because my OS some issue will be there, so that is why we don't have, but we need to add for the available bytes and committed bytes we need to add. So if you see your system, you are able to see for the committed and available bytes for the memory point of view, and this is the CPU and memory. So server side means we need to monitor for the major thing CPU and memory. So click on OK. Now we are added for this all and click on OK. And duplicate items not allowed. Okay, what are the duplicate? Processor information total percentages processor type. Okay, we can remove one. Two is came. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, click on OK. So now we are added for the counters. Now next thing what? So when you are doing the test, you need to like do for the go to the properties. When you are starting test schedule means you are scheduling the test. So schedule, click on add, and so you need to which date you are doing, you need to select that. Today is a Wednesday, right? You can select that and you can remove all. And here is the important thing is the so expiry date also. If you want to for the doing for the 2 days means 1 day also, you can select for the date also. And here is the time is important. So which time you are execute the test. For example, right now is a 7:45. We need to quick the test is a 7:50. Then you need to give for the 7:50. So for example, here I think it will be 7:50 means it is a railway time it is going. So nothing but 19. Otherwise, I will give for the 7:50 and PM. So means the test will be automatically it will start for the 7:50 PM and click on OK. And the stop condition means how much time you want to stop the test. You are when you are stop the test after 10 minutes or anything you can give for the duration. So we are already 7:46 already done, right? We can give for the 5 minutes only will give duration and click on OK. Before going to the this, right, already 7:45 is there, so I will change for the dates. Again go to the properties and schedule. So if you want edit means click on edit and you can give for the time 7:50, right? Okay, it's fine. 7:50, 7:46, right? Okay, so apply. So these things you should be do for the if any monitoring tool like you are doing for the side scope or performance. We can call it as a performance monitor, nothing but performance. And side scope also one of the monitoring and app dynamics. So these all things we can monitor means you need to add for the these all things like you need to add for the CPU memory counters. Because why we are adding here, why here we have right already like in task manager will be there. Then what will happen in task manager, it will be count with the entire system. So like you can go to the performance, so you can observe this all applications is running, each and every application already some consuming for the 23 percentage. If you executing right, then you are unable to find the exactly correct time how much time it is happen. So that is why we need for the one monitoring tool. So at that particular time how much it is happen you want to able to understand means you need to configure for the CPU memory this. So now is everything is ready, right? Then what will happen is exactly at that time automatically it will start your test. So now here is monitoring purpose server side is completed. Then you can go to the controller and you can go to the run tab and you can start the test with the 750 because you are already designed for the 748, right? So your test will be run for the 5 minutes. You can observe how much. Okay, I think I designed for the every script will be 1 hour because we don't have that much time, right? So just I will run with the 5 minutes only. 03 and next also I will run with the 5 minutes, including for the ramp up ramp down. I am adding for the 03 minutes only. So you can observe if you not change this, it will execute for the 1 hour. And we'll change this also. Means 3 minutes only I'm executing the test. So check this again. This is also 1 hour will be there. You can change for this 3 minutes. Now, so design part everything is ready. Just to save this already. We are saved, right? Just you can click on this, it will save. Now we need to run the test. What time it will execute the exactly 750 we need to start our test. So we don't have here in controller time slot mechanism. So we have the some other tool also will be there, performance monitor. Using that also you can like import the script and upload the script, and after that you can design the same like this only. But there we have the time slot. How we are done for the in performance monitor, right? You can do for that way, and already time is started, right? You can start this test and go to the performance monitor. Your test is started or not, you can observe also. It is not started. So properties. Today is a Wednesday only, right? 7:50 p.m. It is automatically it will start. Okay, now it is, we'll see later. Now I started because test is already started, right? Manually I started. So we are able to see for this all things in the performance monitor. You can open this. We are able to see further during the runtime how the CPU memory is going. Also you can monitor for the here also. Now you can observe processor time. This is the average, this is the minimum, maximum. You are able to understand for the CPU and memory. If you want for the see for the all things also you can monitor, and you can observe here in the reports user defined your test name is the load test. You can select this, so your test also is going to running. You can monitor for this what are the you are added all things, it is displayed here. Okay, so this is the system one. Okay, we should monitor for do for the like this. You can observe during it is the test is going. So system monitor, so login. So now we can go to the, we need to monitor for the CPU memory along with your activity web. Oh, license is only 50 users. How many this one we are given? So we got maximum number of errors we are getting. So, and as to one more thing I forget to told, don't execute for the more than 50 here, because here only like this will be only we have license 50 users only, because this is the free license. So just 50 users only. But real time what will happen means based on for the number of users they will buy the license. So you can do for the test how many means you can do for that many. So now you can observe total how many users we are given. Oh, 50, 100. So actually it is only applicable 50 users only, but I given I also forget. So so you can observe only 50 users only running because these 50 users will be stuck with a failure. These 50 users will be is going to running. And if you want to see for the what is that errors means, you can click on that, and what is that error you can understand that. So this is the what is that error means, license issue error, and fail to connect this 127 dot means maybe we are not on the server also. That is also one of the issue. So you by seeing also you need to understand that what is the issue. And one more error, what this error missing new line. So what is this new line? Nothing but it is kind of parameterization issue, because new line missing means in that place maybe it is you don't have data, maybe otherwise maybe some line is missing. So that kind of maybe you can get for the means by seeing also you need to identify the issue. So this error will be license issue. What is the license means? So we have the only 50 user license, but we are executing more than that, so that is why you got that error. And this is the fail. So this entire test will be fail only because I am not this will be not done. 127 that means the server is not done, so we'll stop test and we'll again do it. I'm stopping manually. So meanwhile, we'll go and we'll design the scenario only 50 user point of view. Okay, only this 30, 20, right? We'll do this. We'll do this only 10 users. Okay, and we'll do this is the 20 fine. Why 17 came? You can change for the scenario. This also. Okay, now 10 users. So each scenario also you can change. This is the 50, right? We'll change this for the number of users. We'll give for that 10. Every 2 users will be ramp up 5 seconds. Will give. Ramp down also you can change for this. Now how many users total? 20, 30, 30, 47. Okay, fine this number. So you can save this scenario. Test is still running, so we stop. So test is stopped now. So now design is ready. We'll execute. Before that, right, we'll go here, and this is also we can observe. We'll stop this manually. Already stopped. So why it is not picked? You can observe. Go to the properties and schedule, and 7:50 p.m. Expire date also you can give for same, and 7:50, right now we'll give for the 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. We'll execute for the next round 8 p.m. Okay, and Wednesday, and expire date also we are given, and stop condition also we are given 5 minutes. Click on. Okay, maximum size also you can give. Further, like how much you want to save the data, you can give for the 100 MB. So test will be automatically, it will start. So we'll see next time it will start or not. We need to start the test 8 o'clock. So means you are doing the test means these all things you need to perform before going to the start the test. So what are the things we can do? We can add the script and we can upload the script and we can design for the runtime settings for the each and every script, and you can give for the number of users, ramp up, ramp down, and you need to add for the load generators, and you need to assign for the service level agreement, and this everything is completed for the scenario design point of view. Then we can go to the performance monitor, like it's any monitoring tool you need to add for the server side monitoring point of view, CPU, memory. So now test design everything is ready, right? So test design is completed. We'll start the test is 8 o'clock because already I designed from the here 8 o'clock. We'll see it will.
Last time we already executed with the 10 users, right? Is this okay again?
Yeah. So total is 50 users only we have licensed this.
Yeah, but last time while you were showing in the last session, I mean the last week, we
Yes.
already executed with the 10 users as well.
Yeah, 10 also we are executed. This time I given some more load and
Now you are giving 47, 47 plus 10, 57. No, that is what I'm asking. Maybe it will again throw the error.
no, that 30 plus 47 only, right? Not more than 50, right? This one 30 plus
Now
70.
47, that is
Yeah.
okay. But
Yeah.
the last time count also we already executed once, right? With the 10 users.
Yeah, we are executed, and you can observe already this is the test. You can observe for the these are the many passed transactions. This is the failed transactions. So same to sometimes what will happen means depends on the company your execution is completed. So based on for the your past transaction count will be like failed transaction will be now you are getting for the 10,160. So based on for the past transaction it's less than 3%, then your test will be valid. So it's more than 3%, it is not a valid. So based on for the company to company, some companies will ask for the 2% also. So that is also important. So for example, you can understand this is the total transactions is generated. So before that we'll start the scenario. Already 8 o'clock, right? We'll start this scenario. I'm overriding and again starting the test. And it is started now. It's not started. Why it is not picking? Okay, manually starting again. Okay, some issue with my side. Okay, that is why it is not manual also not starting. Cannot create when that file already exit. Okay, we'll see that. Now we can observe we don't have any issues because like connection, server connection we are fixed issue, and as same to the number of user license also we fixed. Now it is executing for the your scenario. So during the test already I told, right, we need to monitor for the this also like running users graph, how the running users. So this is the ramp up, nothing but users will be gradually increasing the load like this, and this is the duration, nothing but all users will be executing from the here. This is the running users graph, and this is the transaction response time. Means each and every transaction response time. So you are considering for the average, right? It is crossing for the more than 2 seconds or not. You can check here. So some flight, right? Find flight you are observe 11 you are crossing. So same way you need to monitor for the CPU memory also. So we can go to the performance monitor, and it is a performance. We want to add counters, means you can add for the counters here also we can add, because while during the test you need to monitor, means you can monitor from the here also. Already processor time will be there, right? You can do for the memory, you can add it.